Welcome to the Simoniz Interim Maintenance Procedures training modules. In this video, we will learn how to enhance the depth of gloss and extend the life cycle of your floor finish. We are going to show you how to do this with ultra high-speed equipment and spray buffing with low-speed machines. We will look at the differences between high-speed burnishing and low-speed buffing, choosing the right floor pads, the use of restorers and spray buff. We will examine three systems: high-speed burnishing with a restorer, dry burnishing with a high-speed burnisher, and spray buffing with a low-speed machine. All finishes begin to wear and take on embedded dirt over time. We will be demonstrating ways to repair and maintain our finish. We're looking for the best way to remove embedded dirt, fill the scratches that make the finish look dull, maintain gloss, improve it, and extend the life cycle of our finish. Let's get started with high-speed burnishing using a restorer. This process involves using a high-speed burnisher and a restorer. Make sure you have chosen the right high-speed pad for the finish you're using. Using a restorer will accomplish a few things dry burnishing will not. The restorer has polymers and cleaners designed to rejuvenate and enhance existing floor finish, giving it an improved depth of gloss, and will extend the life cycle of the finish. Here are the tools you'll need to do the job: wet floor signs, dust mops, dust mop treatment, mop buckets and wringers, clean looped mops and mop handles, high-speed burnisher, burnishing floor pad, scrapers, and an auto scrubber if available or desired. Now that you have all your gear, we are ready to begin. Use a clean dust mop to clear any dust and debris from the floor. Note that dust mop treatment can help pick up finer dust and make dust mops more efficient. Place wet floor signs around the area to be burnished. Use a scraper to remove any debris stuck to the floor, such as stickers or gum. Mix your ultra-line restorer according to the directions on the label. Mop the floor with a restorer, making sure to apply to all areas that will be burnished. Use a mop that is fairly saturated with the restorer. You can also use an auto scrubber. Just mix the restorer with clean water in the solution tank and clean the floor as you usually would. Allow the floor to dry. Burnish the floor with a clean pad, making sure to use overlapping passes. Move at a steady but deliberate pace, making sure to burnish the entire area covered with the restorer. And that's it for high-speed burnishing. We first cleaned with a dust mop. We placed our wet floor signs. We scraped away any sticky substances. We mixed our restorer and mopped the floor, allowing to dry. And finally, we burnished the floor with a clean pad. Now let's move along and take a look at the proper procedures for dry burnishing. The dry burnishing process is the most time efficient. It involves simple daily maintenance followed by burnishing with a high-speed burnisher. Typically, this would be a process of using a high-speed propane burnisher. The equipment and chemicals will be the same for this procedure with the exception of the restorer. Use a clean dust mop to clear any dust and debris from the floor. Place wet floor signs around the area to be burnished. Use a scraper to remove any debris stuck to the floor, such as stickers or gum. Mix your neutral cleaner according to the directions on the label. Mop the floor or use an auto scrubber to clean the area for burnishing. Allow the floor to dry. Burnish the area with quick, overlapping passes. Finally, dust mop the floor if there is a high amount of dusting after you have completed burnishing. And that's it for dry burnishing. We first cleaned with a dust mop. We placed our wet floor signs. We scraped away any sticky substances. We mixed our neutral cleaner and mopped the floor, allowing to dry. And finally, we burnished the floor with a clean pad, following up with a final dusting. Now let's move on and take a look at the proper procedures for spray buffing. Spray buffing is the most time-consuming and labor-intensive. It involves cleaning the floor with a neutral cleaner, spraying a buffing solution on the floor, and then using a slow-speed machine to clean and polish the floor. This process of restoring gloss was designed many years ago with the use of carnauba wax and wool buffing pads. Today we use a liquid spray buff and red and/or white pads to achieve the goal of restoring gloss. It's still considered the most costly in terms of labor, but it's an alternative if high-speed equipment is not available. Spray buffing does the best job of removing embedded soil from floor finishes of any of the systems discussed in this video. Let's get started with our equipment checklist. We'll need wet floor signs, dust mops, dust mop treatment, mop buckets and wringers, cleaned looped mops and mop handles, low-speed buffer, buffing floor pad, red and/or white, spray buff, scrapers, and an auto scrubber if available or desired. Use a clean dust mop to clear any dust and debris from the floor. Place wet floor signs around the area. Use a scraper to remove any debris stuck to the floor such as stickers or gum. Mix your neutral cleaner according to the directions on the label. Mop the floor or use an auto scrubber to clean the area. Allow the floor to dry. Apply your spray buff by misting it onto a small 5 by 5 foot area. Make sure that you do not overwet the area with the spray buff. Make overlapping passes going side to side until the floor is dry and glossy. Repeat in the next area. Make sure to check the floor pads often as they will build up with spray buff and soil. Flip them when the pad is loaded on one side and use another pad when both sides are full. You can use a red or white pad. The white pad will give a higher gloss and a red pad will remove more embedded soil. Finally, run a dust mop over the floor to finish up if there is a high amount of dust. And that's it for spray buffing. We first cleaned with a dust mop. We placed our wet floor signs. We scraped away any sticky substances. We mixed our neutral cleaner and mopped the floor, allowing to dry. We misted a 5 by 5 area with our spray buff. We then buffed the floor, making overlapping passes, and changed the pad as needed. Finally, we finished up with a dust mop. This completes this portion of your training. Thank you for joining us for the interim maintenance procedures section of the floor care training video.